Joy Ghosh Roy. I got All India Rank 1 in both JNU SSS and SIS. I also got All India Rank 16 in IIT JAM, and currently I'm pursuing my Masters in Economics from Delhi School of Economics. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Samkit Sir and Mahima Ma'am for helping me to fulfill my dream. For JNU, it is very important to have a clear idea of all the fundamental concepts of undergraduate core papers really well. EduSure provided us with a solid and clear understanding of all these fundamental concepts. Sir and Ma'am explained in class all of these concepts from the beginning and step by step, and they were always very eager to solve our doubts. EduSure also emphasized on rigorous problem solving of all the past years of ISI, DSE and JNU. EduSure also provided an online facility where one could access hundreds of videos of problem solving at any time and can rewatch it again and again in case it helps in achieving greater clarity of the concepts. Again, EduSure also provided a mock test series which helped me to evaluate myself in a time-bound manner.
I am Poulomi Mukherjee. So I joined EduSure in my third year, that is in 2020, and needless to say, it helped me a lot. Ankit sir and Mahima ma'am used to solve the past year problems of economics, maths and statistics quite rigorously, which is one of the main strategies for cracking these entrance examinations. Since IGIDR doesn't publish any past paper, so this extensive problem solving of ISI and DSE helped me to grasp the topic. And the most attractive part is that all these lecture videos were recorded and were available in the EduSure student portal. So we could access all these solution videos for n number of times according to our convenience. And this student portal was so organized and so exhaustive that it was really effective in my preparation days. However, only problem solving will not help you to crack these entrances if your concepts are not clear. In this regard, apart from the textbooks, EduSure's compact notes on each and every topic came in handy. Finally, the mock test series helped me to realize my weakness and strength and also to utilize the time efficiently, which is another main issue of these entrance examinations. So apart from this regular course, there were continuous doubt clearing classes, and even after all these, if we had any doubt, sir and ma'am were just a text apart. Hence, I would really like to thank Ankit sir and Mahima ma'am for their constant support and guidance, because without them and of course my college, I would not have got IGIDR.
Let me tell you something about Saad firstly. That मेरे पास इससे sincere student तो नहीं था कोई, क्योंकि इसने सब classes attend किए हैं. 1 to all is what I remember. He's been there for everything except one doubt class जो नहीं था, जिसके लिए जो मुझे याद है because उसका नाम हमेशा होता था in the list of attendees. So except that one doubt class, probably या एक class here and there, Saad has always been there, attending everything, attending all classes, attending all doubt sessions. And Saad has a very interesting story to say also that how that helped him. So Saad.
यस मैम, तो क्लासेस बेसिकली अगर मैं उसको रोज कर रहा था तो मैं बेसिकली एक मतलब फोकस कर रहा था कि मुझे ये टॉपिक कंप्लीट करनी है स्टेप बाय स्टेप. तो मतलब प्रोसेस ही एज अ होल स्टेप बाय स्टेप करके ही आपको एक बार में नहीं हो सकता, आपको उसको ब्रेक करना पड़ेगा कि भाई हमें पहले ये करना है टॉपिक, फिर ये करना है. तो उसके लिए सारे क्लासेस करना जरूरी है, बिकॉज एक फोकस रहता है माइंड का. तो इसीलिए मतलब क्लासेस मिस नहीं करनी थी, ये मेरा एम था जो कि मैंने बेसिकली किया. तो ये काफी मुझे हेल्प किया कि मुझे ये कवर करना टॉपिक, ये करना है, तो वो एक रहा, काफी अच्छा फ्लो रहा. इसके क्लासेस जरूरी थी. करेक्ट. और डाउट सेशंस, आप हर डाउट सेशन में आते थे, एंड तक आते थे. यस मैम, डाउट सेशन भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज आपका डाउट प्लस है कि और लोग का डाउट भी होता है, तो उससे भी आप कुछ सीखते हो. तो वो भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट था कि अगर आपका डाउट नहीं भी तो भी आप वहाँ पे रहो कि आप सीख पाओ. अच्छा, दूसरे को क्या डाउट हो रहा है, अच्छा उसको भी डाउट, शायद मेरे को डाउट हो सकता है वो बाद में. तो इसलिए डाउट क्लासेस भी इंपॉर्टेंट, इसलिए मैंने मतलब दोनों मिस नहीं किया. मोस्ट ऑल एक को मिस किया, एक को छोड़ के बाकी सारे क्लासेस मैंने किए प्रॉपर्ली. तो ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट था मेरे पाथ का. Correct. So you had shared with me how that helped you also in your ISI journey. Yes ma'am. एक मतलब certain doubts से around 2-3 क्वेश्चन से जो कि मैंने ISI के लास्ट वीक में आपसे पूछा था, जो कि एग्जैक्ट क्वेश्चन आ गया एग्जाम में. तो वो एक दिखाता है कि अगर आप है कि आप डाउट को रखो, उसे उसको पूछो, उसको ये मत करो, इग्नोर मत करो, उसको पूछो, डाउट बेसिक सा भी है लेकिन उसको पूछो, क्लियर करो, तो वो एक अच्छा रहता है, जो कि मेरे को आउटपुट दिखा ऐसा एग्जाम में 2-3 टॉपिक्स हूबहू बिल्कुल आ गया एग्जाम में, तो वो काफी हेल्पफुल रहा मेरे लिए।
Yeah, so that's what Sadat shared कि last week of ISI में जब डाउट क्लास हुई थी तो 3 क्वेश्चंस एग्जैक्टली सेम उनमें से ISI में आ गए थे जो टॉपिक्स उनके वीक थे। सो बेसिकली अगर मैं समराइज करूँ आपकी जर्नी को, तो आपकी जर्नी के मेन जो पिलर्स थे वो यही थे, आपकी रेगुलरिटी, सिंसियरिटी, हर क्लास अटेंड करना, सारे अपने डाउट्स क्लियर करवाना, मेक श्योर करना कि जो भी छोटी मोटी चीजें भी हैं जो रह गई, जो नहीं आती, क्योंकि वो तो आई थिंक चलती रहेगी, तो जितना आप कर पाओ उनको क्लैरिटी से सॉल्व कर पाओ, वो आपने किया। एनीथिंग एल्स दैट यू फेल्ट दैट यू नो आपने किया एंड दैट आल्सो वर्कड इन योर फेवर एग्जाम के टाइम में?
हाँ, जैसे अगर कोई टॉपिक क्लास में चल रहा है, आपको अगर डाउट हो रहा है तो आप बुक्स को जाकर रेफर कर सकते हो कि चलो ठीक है, कि आपको मतलब सर्टेन टॉपिक आपको समझ नहीं आता है। ऐसे मतलब मेरे साथ था कि मुझे उसमें डाउट था, ओलिगोपोली वगैरह, मार्केट्स वगैरह मुझे डाउट था कि ये अच्छे से क्लियर नहीं हुआ, तो मैं वापस बुक्स पे गया कि चलो वो क्या है एग्जैक्टली, इसका मतलब क्या है मार्केट्स का, वो तो देखा, तो फिर क्लियर हो गया, तो फिर भाई अगर आपको डाउट्स है तो आप बुक्स पे जा सकते हो वापस। नहीं तो फिर आपका जो क्लास लेक्चर पे ही वो है कि आपका मतलब सफिशिएंट। हाँ, प्रीवियस ईयर्स वो तो मतलब है कि आपको सॉल्व करना है, बार बार लूप में करना है, 4-5 बार हो जाए अच्छी बात है, लेकिन आपको करते रहना है प्रीवियस ईयर्स, JNU, ISI एंड DSE को आपको बार बार करना है। तो ये एक इम्पोर्टेंट था कि मैं उसको बार बार कर रहा था, सेम चीज को रिपीट कर रहा था, तो थोड़ा आया बीच में बोर्डन कि इसको बार बार कर रहा हूँ, बट स्टिल मुझे बार बार लग रहा था कि अच्छा ये कुछ छूट गया था पिछली बार, अच्छा ये मुझे लास्ट टाइम नहीं आया था, तो वो एक आता रहता है वो चीज बार बार। इसलिए मतलब वो भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट था कि मतलब प्रीवियस ईयर्स काफी सॉल्व करो। अगर आपको सॉल्व करने क्वेश्चन तो सिर्फ प्रीवियस ईयर्स करो, ऐसा है कि समझना है तो बुक्स करो। बुक्स से क्वेश्चंस का आई डोंट थिंक उतना वैल्यू है एंट्रेंस में, तो इसलिए आपके पास टाइम है तो आप कर सकते हो, लेकिन मेन फोकस होना चाहिए प्रीवियस ईयर, बार बार करो, वो चीजें हो जाएंगी, क्लियर हो जाएगा, बिकॉज
क्योंकि वो
उसके थ्रू भी आप बहुत कुछ समझ पाते हो, तो
करेक्ट।
क्वेश्चन, टॉपिक्स, कॉन्सेप्ट्स, तो वो एक इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज है। एडुश्योर का जो मतलब है कि जो वेबसाइट है वो भी है कि बहुत सही है, टॉपिक वाइज डिवाइडेड है कि ये टॉपिक के ये प्रीवियस ईयर, तो वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। स्टार्टिंग के फेज में आपको टॉपिक वाइज आना है, आपको है कि बाद में जाना है कि अच्छा कि अब ईयर वाइज आ रहा हो, लेकिन स्टार्टिंग का जो रहेगा वो आपको टॉपिक चुनना है, फिर सॉल्व करना है, टॉपिक चूज करना है। तो वो एक एडिश्योर का बहुत सही था कि एक स्ट्रक्चर वे में था, सारे टॉपिक सारे क्वेश्चन, तो वो बहुत हेल्पफुल था मेरे लिए, ये भी एक चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है।
We are today with Archita Singha. Archita is studying at IGIDR, and we recently came to know that she has been declared as rank 1 at IGIDR. She's been given the RBI internship. Archita, heartiest congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So, how was your journey? How was your journey then, like, Archita? I mean, with what mindset did you prepare? With what mindset did you give the exam? Anything if you'd like to share.
Okay, I was very lazy as a person. Okay, so like sir and ma'am both gave us a lot of advices, like do this, do that, complete all the assignments and everything. Okay, so like I got serious about that only after my IIT JAM exam. Okay, so this is something you should not do probably, because see, if it's fine if you achieve something even if you're lazy or you're a bit laid back, but then again what happens is later on you might think that okay, I could have used the time before a little more efficiently, probably I should have listened to them probably. After I gave the first exam with zero preparation, so I saw that I could attempt questions, I could attempt a fair number of questions in IIT JAM. I sat for GATE as well. Yeah. So GATE and JAM were like 1 week. Like there was a gap of 1 week between GATE and JAM. I gave GATE. And after that, for 1 week, probably I started studying. I went through the portal, went through the notes. Probably I did not do any past years before IIT JAM. Again, this is something other people should not follow, because you should always do past papers before the exam. You should be done with the theories by probably December, and then you should start doing the past paper. You and sir had done a session about like forget about IIT JAM, move ahead, the step ahead, something like that. There was something, and I had attended that class. Of course, I used to attend classes. I used to like attending classes. When sir and you like told us that okay, this was just the first exam, like there are more to come, there are better to come. It's just that entrance exams are like, it's based of two things, I think three things. One is of course luck, the second is how you are performing, the third is how others are performing. So the question paper hardly has things to do with it. I think these three factors like determine your fate in entrance exam. So there is nothing to be worried about. And so yes, so I attended your and sir's class, that session, the way forward from IIT, probably something that was the title. So I was like, okay, I need to study properly from now. I have wasted a lot of time. If I could attempt questions from IIT, then okay, probably I should try. And that is when I started like right from scratch. The theories again, I went through the theory videos again, then I started solving questions. Then in the portal there is like a document where it's written like for every subject it's written, watch this theory video, do these questions. I used to follow that. That also I did not do very rigorously because I had my college exams also at that point of time. But yeah, I started slowly at that point of time. After that there was ISI. Oh, and before that our JAM and GATE ranks had also come out. So I had done good. Like GATE, I did not study at all. I got a rank of 33. And JAM also I told you how it went, and I got a rank of 78. So I was like, 78 is not a good rank. Like you don't even, there is not even hope of getting into IITs. But the point is, for me, the confidence boosting part was I did this without studying anything. So if I study, then probably I can do a bit better.
We used to just do whatever we did in the classes and that's it. Nothing afterwards.
Yes, ma'am.
CK basis pe you got a 78 rank.
Yes, ma'am. Because I told you, I used to like enjoy the classes. Like I used to listen during the classes, and I think our college course also helped because during college also I used to enjoy the college classes. I did not study anything later, but during the classes I used to listen, and some of the courses were like, there was an intersection. So yeah, so I would like to share what I did before the IGIDR exam. So the IGIDR, just the week before IGIDR exams, I started solving papers. So like in a video, sir had said to solve the JNU question papers of both SIS and SSS. That's all I did the week before IGIDR exam. It's not like I studied a lot. So ma'am, basically one thing is, if I could go back in time, I would have revised the theory a bit better, because as I told you, like very basic questions were asked. Like basic as in not very easy, but questions testing the very basic concepts. Yeah, at EduSure, if we follow all of your advices, we don't really need to do much. We can just listen to you and follow you and not be lazy and laid back like me. Then you're good to go.
Here we are with Raghav Modi. Raghav has achieved an incredible rank 1 at DSE with a very high score, which is amazing. So Raghav, welcome and heartiest congratulations.
Thanks a lot, and hello everyone.
So I think your initiation into economics is really good, because you started off with the practical aspect. You started off with an internship, you started off with a project. So I think that is kind of the best way to get initiated into the subject, because the practical applications is very fascinating, and sometimes in theory that thing gets lost. So your initiation was great, and so then you started during your BTech, you started preparing. And how did you feel when you were preparing? So maths, was it was easier for you comparatively? You kind of knew that you just had to revise it?
So yeah, firstly, the thing that you said, that my initiation was pretty good. That was the thing which actually kept me going, because at some points I felt like, oh no, this is getting boring. And then I would go back to whatever I was thinking that, okay, these are the places I want to apply this theory to. And that would keep me going always.
Yeah.
I can get to the right answers probably, but I need to know if my methodology is right. So for that, I need somebody who can guide me. And that's when I decided that, okay, I'll take a crash course by EduSure.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I wanted to know, that you already were an IGIDR. And then after that, why did you decide to take our course?
Especially my focus was on that I have to work on macro. So your lectures were the thing which I watched more.
Okay. All right.
Before I was enrolled in EduSure, I watched some kid sir's video on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He said that you have to work on previous year question papers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you have to do it 4 times at least. That's what he said exactly, right?
Yeah.
And that is something which I noted down completely, that yeah, this is something that I have to do. And that is what I did in the last 1 month. I knew my strengths and weaknesses very thoroughly, because once I started working on papers, I knew that maths is in my bag always. And now I need to focus on few things. And then I started with micro. And once I was done with the gate and jam, I knew that micro is also now done and dusted, and for macro. And then I started that. And I still say that I have completely not done it. I'm not thorough with macros theory, but I was confident that I can solve questions. So that was something which was needed at that time. I have, like, now I'm here at DSE. I'll have faculty who teach macro. This is the time to understand the concepts. But at that time, I knew that I have enough that will help me to solve the questions. And after that, I got to solve the questions. And then like that was something which I focused more on, because I knew that theory part is now done. And wherever I would feel that there is some gap in theory, I would go back to your videos, especially on macros topics. And like what I would do was I would just solve questions, and then whichever question I could not solve, I'll go back to the questions solution which you have provided.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you tried it yourself, you couldn't do it, then you would go to the video, you watch the solution, and then you kind of again analyze that this is what I was not doing, this is what I was missing.
So, yeah, like the important thing was I knew at what time that what things I know and what things I don't know, so I could work on the right thing.